plant community, I'm Pam and today we have an unboxing. Hello plant community, as I mentioned before, I'm Pam and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Today I actually have a plant unboxing for us. Yes, you guys, I ordered another set of plants from Plant Arena. No sponsorship at all. I've done an earlier plant unboxing from her as well. If you haven't seen it yet, please, by all means, check it out. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, and comment if you like the plants. So, as I mentioned, I did get this, order some plants from Plant Arena, and I actually need to open it up this way. So, this is the box. It's pretty long and tall, but I'm actually going to sit it on the floor so that I can open it up because I have to open it up the length way. And I'll just show you guys what plants I've actually acquired. Now, if you haven't seen the first plant unboxing, I did make a mention that typically I try not to buy plants during the winter months. And I guess this might be actually my last time of actually buying some plants, or at least ordering some plants, unless I come across maybe a plant that I've seen at like a big box store by chance. I don't think that that's going to happen, especially in my area, unfortunately, but just in case, because sometimes I have come across a gold mine, so to speak. Now, I also mentioned too, Plant Arena for me, with my budget and everything, can be pricey, but sometimes they do have pretty good sales and deals, and that was the situation here, which is the reason why I did place an order, and I got a couple of plants that I've been wanting to have or try out. So, and so far I've been having good experience with them, and I really like the way that their weather packaging comes. It's, like I said, some kind of like a cellophane type of wrapping, and it's encased inside the entire box. So it does very well with protecting the plant. Now, my first one, let's see. And as always, they usually wrap it with like brown paper, and they tie it with like jute rope. And the cool thing is they always have some information attached to it as far as what type of care the plant wants. Now the brown paper that's wrapped around it feels damp, but all in all, I don't know. I get so excited, guys, when I actually get plants. I don't know. Let me know. Do y'all get excited? Do your heart start beating a little bit fast when you actually finally get the plant that you want, or a plant that you may have had on your wish list, or any plant that you actually wanted and you get the chance to actually see it? Now this is nice. Okay, this is actually the Philodendron Mia. And I liked it and I wanted it because I don't really have, like, this kind of almost look like remind me of the rosette type of philodendron that's nothing but just green leaves. And I really do appreciate the richness in color as far as the green. And it looks pretty healthy. And it usually comes packaged on top. And I'm sorry I didn't show you guys. It usually comes packaged on top with, I guess, this type of, I don't know, like mesh string thing to hold the dirt in. And the dirt feels like it's very airy. It feels like some kind of, I guess, cocoa coir. And it's been watered. It's not damp, but it's not damp. but it doesn't need a drink right now. And I like, look how it looks, guys. It came in perfect condition. Um, no yellowing of the leaves or anything like that. So I have good hopes for the growth of this plant. So Philodendron Mia. And I believe I got a total of 3 plants, you guys. So this plant, I think it was actually by a free plant with purchase. And the free plant that they was offering, I just wanted to get one. Now, even though I do have one that's in my dining room, but it's a small one. So I really wanted to get this was a free one, and I wanted to get it so that I could actually combine the 2 plants and make it a bigger pot. And that's actually this right here. Wow. Oh man, that leaf is big. Look, guys. Oh man. This is the Monstera Peru. Oh. Oh. Look at that. Guys, look at the leaf. Look at the size of that. Man. Ah. That is a, look at that. That is a big leaf. It's the length of my hand. And this is in a 4-inch pot, but these leaves are just beautiful. You know, I really love Monstera Perus for the richness of the color and also the pattern. I love the texture on it. Kind of give me that reptile feel. But a very beautiful plant. But like I said, this was a free plant. And I already have one that is in a 4-inch pot as well. And it is doing very well in my environment. So I really want to probably combine both of them, make a bigger pot. But I'm going to wait until the growing season starts before I even move this plant. So right now it's staying in this pot. It looks good. The soil, it looks like the same kind of soil, or excuse me, like a peat moss soil. So I'll just let it sit here and let it acclimate to my home and see any changes. It's not the recommended soil that I would use for Monstera. I would prefer my soil to be a little bit more, have a little bit more drainage. It does have some orchid bark in here, but not enough of it for me to consider it to be a proper drainage. But once again, I don't want to get the fumbling around with the root system or anything like that. So if it doesn't seem to decline in any kind of way, then I'm pretty much going to leave it as is. But look at the color, you guys. It is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. This leaf. Oh, a beauty. Second plant, Monstera Peru. Now my third and final plant. You ever see plants that may speak to you and you're not 100% sure whether or not, one, if you want to get it, or if you're even ready with your particular, to increase your knowledge as far as parenthood, for planthood, I'm sorry. I have a set of Marantas, and they've been doing very well under my care. I think I understand the actual watering needs that they require, so I'm not having experiences with a whole lot of crispiness of the leaves or any problems pest-wise or anything like that. Now, it's been on my mind. I've just been wanting to up my game a little bit as far as prayer plants, if you will, the whole family of it. So this time I actually have gotten Calathea, and I had a medallion Calathea years ago, but once again, this was way before I understood water and light ratio and understanding what certain plants need. But that medallion was just a little bit, I was out of my league with that plant. It eventually did die no matter what I did, and it turned me off from Calatheas for a while. So I've been seeing this particular Calathea It's been talking to me, but I didn't want to give in. But I finally decided, why not? I feel a little bit more confident in my knowledge as far as what plants need in regards to the proper light, how much light, water, when to pull back in water, how much water to give it. I'm understanding a little bit more about humidity and what a plant really needs to thrive, or how to make a plant thrive in the conditions that I'm providing. And it is the rattlesnake. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, it's small, but it's so cute. It's quaint. 4-inch pot. Oh, I didn't really want to get, they had larger ones, but when I'm not 100% sure about the experience of the knowledge of the plant, and I want to kind of really build up more knowledge base about a plant, sometimes I will get a small plant, because that way, if it dies, one, I won't feel too bad about it. I know that sounds kind of sad a little bit, but I won't feel too bad about it. And I didn't spend a whole lot of money as opposed to getting a big plant. So sometimes if you're a new plant parent, it might be in your best interest to start off with something small, especially if it's something new in your collection that you're not used to, that you're trying to learn how to care for it better. But look at this. Autumn leaves are gorgeous. Aren't they gorgeous? I love the pattern, that dark green with the lime. And then, of course, who can resist the back? That purple back is just beautiful. So I'm really excited to see. I'm hoping that I can get it to grow in my condition, or provide it what it needs to thrive and actually grow. It's in the same type of soil, like a peat moss soil, and it doesn't have a whole lot of like perlite in it. Excuse me, perlite in it. So this is probably the best soil for it right now, because calatheas, as long as marantas, they like to stay moist but not wet, not sopping wet, and you don't want to have a whole lot of perlite in the soil that you use for prayer plants and calatheas, and just the whole prayer plant family in general. Drying out will really add to the crispiness of the leaves. So I'm just going to keep this in my plant room. It's going to be underneath my Sancy light, where it's not getting that harsh light. So, and it's also going to be around my humidifier that I have in here, that is usually set at 50%. So yeah, so I'm so excited. So I have, like I said, the rattlesnake, calathea, my monstera peru, and who can forget the philodendron, Mia. Isn't that beautiful? Oh man, look at the combination of that. Ah, this adds a pop of color too when you have something like a rich dark green and put it together in your collection. It really speaks. It's like a work of art. I just love it. So yeah, guys, there you have it. My 3 plants probably will be my last plants to buy for the year, until I guess we hit the next growing season. Then maybe, depending on how my budget is and what plant prices will be in 2022, maybe I might purchase a couple of other plants here and there. But we'll see in the future, and if I do decide to do that, I will share with you guys. And please comment below. Let me know if you've brought any plants recently, which plants they were. If you try to broaden your horizons as far as plant care, please share with us. Let's have a conversation about this. I would love to hear from you. Please also give it a like or a dislike if you like these kind of videos. So that pretty much wraps it up, guys. So please keep in mind, if you love foliage as much as I do and you love listening to planty things, definitely subscribe. and hit that like button. It's very important. I appreciate any support you can provide for me. Enjoy your day wherever you are in the world. Until next time, much love. Bye.